What is up, everybody? Welcome. It's Friday. Alpha Fan Break's favorite day of the week. How was your week? I hope everyone had a good week. I know mine started off a little rough, but I'm glad that the weekend's here. Football is here. We have Game 5 of the NBA Finals tonight. Lakers versus Heat. We'll see how that goes down. Hopefully, the Heat can get a dub tonight. I'd like to see that series go to Game 7. I think that'd be pretty dope. But it all depends if Miami can contain, AD. AD is a monster on those boards. I think if they would start Kelly Olynyk and Bam, I think they would actually have a really good chance. Open up the floor a little bit too for Jimmy Butler so he can get some buckets. And Tyler Hill needs to control the ball a little bit more. I think Game 4 he was a little crazy. Don't you agree, Brett, with his ball handling skills and how he was flashing around the court?
I think we just need Bam to step up more. He needs to be out there more.
Got it.
Shut down AD.
Yeah. LeBron wasn't even really a factor in game 4 in my eyes. He hasn't really taken over the series at all, which I'm a little surprised because it is supposedly the GOAT. Currently of the NBA. The all-time GOAT is Michael Jordan, obviously. So
I don't know about that.
well, that's for one to, bicker over left and right. I always hear those conversations of LeBron versus Jordan, you know what I mean? So, if you're going to take anybody in perspective, you're going to have to take at least, you have to compare LeBron and Kobe before, MJ and Kobe before you can compare.
Oh, that's not even close.
How do you figure?
That's not even close.
How do you figure?
Not even close.
But I'm saying MJ and Kobe, those are the two that you would have to compare to before you do LeBron because LeBron's a good player, don't get me wrong. I don't like the guy personally. It's just, there's too much hype around him. He's you know what I mean, to me. I just think when it comes down to, if you're thinking about from when I grew up, from when you're growing up, of course I'm a big Iverson fan, so but he's not even in the picture when you talk about Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. But I think at best you have MJ, Kobe, then LeBron. So many people put LeBron above Kobe, and
Whoa! I think you're just throwing numbers out the window here.
no, I don't
You're
think
just
so.
throwing numbers out the window.
I don't know about that.
Oh man.
So then let me ask you a question. So you're trying to tell me you think LeBron is better than Kobe?
Oh hell yeah! Any day.
And how? Why?
Stats are way above Kobe.
But I'm saying when you look at the NBA as a whole, okay, and this goes for all sports. Do you look at stats, or do you look at championships?
LeBron can do it all.
Okay.
LeBron can play any position and dominate at that position.
Okay, so but that's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you. So when you look at greatest of all time, great players, are you looking at stats or are you looking at championships? Because there's two sides of the sword here.
All around greatness.
Altogether, all around greatness.
It's combined of stats, championships, and
okay.
How they play.
Okay, so okay, I get LeBron can play any position. I get that. You know what I mean? He's an all-around, team player and stuff. But when you look at the championship side, it's not there with the Kobe and the MJ championships. LeBron's got what? 3 titles?
Yeah.
2 with Miami, 1 with Cleveland. Okay. So how does the championship factor handle with the stats factor, meaning when it comes down to the point, where are we at stat wise, compared to championship wise? Are stats greater than championships?
They go hand in hand.
Okay, so they go hand in hand. So my question is,
but if you have stats that are through the roof with like 3 championships compared to a guy that's got somewhat of the top stats and six championships.
Okay.
Who are you gonna want on your team?
Okay. So you bring up a valid point. So Robert Ory, I think he has 6 or 7 NBA titles. Correct me if I'm wrong. He's somewhere around that line. You know what I mean? He's got a couple with Los Angeles and he's got a couple with San Antonio. So if you look at championship status, LeBron is not even close to MJ and Kobe.
you also got to look at the team MJ was on. That was the number one team in the NBA at that time. At that point,
I
in
get
time.
it. I get it. I get it.
That's like saying if the Golden State Warriors, if MJ was on Golden State, you know what I mean? That's basically they're the same type of team.
Okay.
They were both
Okay.
insane.
So it's pretty much based around your team and who you have and who you don't have. So that's what you base it on. You're basing on your team as of greatness.
No, I always hear that LeBron always had to have that star player with him, but you go and look at MJ's team, they were the number one team in the NBA every year.
Well, I understand, but it was different time of era there,
They
back then.
they were they had the most wins in a season until Golden State broke that, and that was MJ's team. That was the team he was on. You know?
Yeah, I understand that.
You got LeBron playing with J.R. Smith and all these type of guys winning championships against a team like that. I think that's way greater.
Okay, so but let's, in all fairness,
And let's not even go to that first round knockout.
oh, when he was a rookie.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. That, you know what I mean. I mean, he did put Cleveland on the map then. But what it comes down to is that when LeBron was with Miami, okay, he had two stars with him. Okay, D Wade, Chris Bosh, and he also had.
What about the Celtics?
Oh no, they also had stars too. But LeBron also wanted what's his face? Oh man, I can't even think of it off the tip of my tongue. 3-point shooter that you like a lot. That you think is like the GOAT, a 3-point shooter. Whenever we played 2K.
Ray Allen.
Yeah, Ray Allen.
Yeah.
Okay. So he also had Ray Allen on his team.
That was after that.
Yeah, I know that. But they still won a title there, right?
Yeah.
When Ray Allen was there. Okay. So that's my point. So when you look at it all in a whole nutshell, I mean, me personally, I go MJ, Kobe, then LeBron. You know, that's my perspective. You're in the younger age, so you're gonna go. What is your top three? If you have those top three to go through, who are you picking?
Bron, Jordan, Kobe.
Okay, so you want LeBron, Michael, MJ, and then Kobe. So you won't even give the respect to Michael Jordan to call him the GOAT. Okay, I get it like that.
He's GOAT-like, but he's not the GOAT.
Okay, so in perspective, I'm gonna give it to you like this because there's been an all-time battle with this. Now, I'm a Giants fan. Okay, now you had Peyton and Eli. Who is better?
Peyton.
And why? Because of stats? But do you know that Eli got 2 Super Bowls before his brother, and also Eli was a 2-time MVP Super Bowl
Yeah, but he
champion.
also has a shit ton of interceptions.
I understand that. I totally get that, But in my perspective, if you're looking at championships and, the first one to get there, Eli can hang that over Peyton's head. I understand Peyton always depicts and pretty much broke down defenses, and Eli was Eli, interceptions. Sometimes, you were like, what the heck you doing and stuff like that. But at the day's over,
Eli also had a way better defense.
I guess, but also Peyton had a way better offense than Eli had when he was in Indianapolis. Now, when Peyton won with the Broncos, it wasn't that stellar offense that he's used to. He didn't have the home run hitters. He didn't have the smashing running backs. So that's where it comes across the line, But getting back to Game 5 tonight, we have Miami Heat versus the Los Angeles Lakers. I personally think Lakers are going to win. I want Miami to win tonight. I like to push it to Game 7, and we'll take it from there, because it would be kind of nice to actually have Game 6 would be on Sunday, right?
Yeah, Game 7 would be that Tuesday.
Tuesday, okay. So that would be pretty nice. We'd have football on Sunday. We also have an NBA Finals game on Sunday night, which is pretty dope. So, let's hope and see, and you never know what's going to end up happening tonight, but let's hope that Miami can push to Game 6 after tonight. Let's get that dub for Miami. Like I said, you got to play the bigs. Miami's way too small when it comes versing to the Lakers. You got Dwight Howard in there. You got Markieff Morris. You got AD, like I said. And that brings me to the next topic of the night. We have week 5 of the NFL. And boy, oh boy, has it been a crazy start of the week. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
We're not going to get in the whole COVID thing because that's been happening way too often. Um,
Sick of hearing about it.
yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it is what it is. Let's move on from it. And we got some games that were moved. We have the Titans and Bills game moved to Tuesday now. So a lot of people were worried about fantasy. I know me in particular, I was worried about my fantasy team. I have Stephon Diggs, and if he wasn't going to play this week, I think I would have been in trouble. I think I would have had to start 2 Dallas wide receivers, Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb. So, I mean, that probably could have worked. Dallas is playing the New York Giants, so I think our Giants season is pretty much over. I think we're playing for a draft pick because without Saquon, I mean, let's be honest, we don't really have top tier wide receivers. I mean, Darius Slayton is a beast. He's got speed. I think Golden Tate is a little outside of the realm in that Giants offense.
You gotta go.
Yeah. I like Sterling Shepard. Sterling Shepard's a beast. But let's look at the whole NFC.
The whole division is still wide open.
Exactly.
But Dallas is looking like the more dominant team at this point.
No, you're right.
of the
You're right.
season.
You're right. But I mean, in a nutshell, well, Dallas doesn't have a defense. I mean, clearly,
the
you've seen that
defense
against the
is a
Browns.
joke,
I mean, the Browns did play their butts off. I mean, really, but and Dallas Cowboys offense is crazy. I mean, hey, keep throwing that football. Let's not give the ball to Zeke because that helps out my fantasy team. You know what I mean? But I mean, they have one of the highest passing offenses in the NFL right now, if not the highest passing offense. I mean, Dak Prescott's putting like 400 yards a week plus.
You also got to look at why that is, though, because they are always behind.
Yeah, no, you're right.
forces
You're
them
right.
to throw, but
Yeah, but it also helps out with the whole fantasy aspect as well, too. So,
yeah.
you know what I mean? That's definitely a plus. But, like I said, I mean, what it comes down to is, we have games moving. Is New England moved their game, too, to Monday night now, right?
Yeah, I think that got pushed back.
Okay. And I know the following week, Kansas City and Buffalo, they are playing, they moved their game from a Thursday night to a Sunday now because of the whole COVID thing that's going on. But like I said, I mean,
Are they even going to have Thursday night football?
I don't know. Why?
No, it's just...
Well, they might not have a Thursday night football game coming up this week, so we'll see what happens. Actually next week, week 6. But, yeah. So, I mean, with this whole COVID thing going on, I wish these players would just take care of themselves and stuff. But, I mean, it is what it is. We're all human. We all make mistakes. So, it is what it is. But, yeah, so it's Friday. It's Alpha Fan Break Day. Our favorite day of the week. We do have some products up on the site. We have an autograph Gold Rush baseball that we just got in. We also have an autographed jersey. Let me put this here in the screen. We also have mini helmet break number 5. We are down to only 6 spots in that mini helmet. I will do a special offer tonight. Who first person that would purchase a spot in mini helmet break number 5, it would be a BOGO. So you buy 1 spot, and I'll give you a spot. So you'll get 2 spots for the price of 1, and that's only for specialty mini helmet break number 5. Since we're down to 6. We're so close. We will be breaking tomorrow as well. I'm actually looking into putting some cards up on the site. I'll have to see what I can get tomorrow. I will be putting some cards up in the morning, I think, Brett. I think I can have you do that if you get up on time. No, I'm just kidding. But, yeah, so new products on the site, like I said. The autographed baseball edition looks pretty sick. I've seen a couple of these Gold Rush baseballs being broke. And not bad. It's 1 autographed baseball per box. We also have the Gold Rush autographed jersey. This is the Series 4. It's 1 autographed jersey per box. It's random players, 10 random players, as long as the same thing with the baseball. I know with this checklist, there is 4 extra spots. Those 4 extra spots will actually be AFB spots. An AFB spot is extra spots that we will be random to the break. So if we hit any of those AFB spots, whoever after the random will get the jersey. So the AFB spot is a wild card spot. So it's to everyone in the break. So, and you got some dope jerseys in here. You got the 72 Dolphins, the quarterbacks of the century, the triplets. You have I would love to hit that. The Super Bowl champion New York Giants. If someone would hit that, oh my God, I probably would fall over. You got the Tua, you got the Elway, you got the Russell Wilson. That's the Nike jersey. You got the Lamar Jackson. You got the Drew Brees. I mean, pretty sick jerseys here. So, but yeah, there's 10 spots in this. Like I said, it's 10 spots. You get 10 random players per spot purchased. So, and there will be actually four extra names left over in the break. That will be free for everyone in the break. So it just comes down to the whole random if we do hit an AFB spot. So, and with this Gold Rush Baseball, there is 10 spots of this as well. And this will be, what is this, $15 a spot?
Yeah.
Okay, this is $15 a spot. You get 10 players per spot. And you get one of these autographs. And the checklist is pretty sick. Just on the cover of the box, you have Mickey Mantle and Mike Trout. You know, that'd be pretty sick. You know, pretty dope. So, and then we also have mini helmet break number 5, the specialty mini helmet, which you've seen in the past that we broke, and they have been ridiculous. Last week, what did we pull last week?
Last week was the Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins, Matt Black,
Yeah.
amp helmet?
No, amp, yep. Matt
Oh.
Black amp.
Matt Black amp helmet. So these helmets have been nothing but fire that we've been pulling out of this. So the first week it was the white, the flat white Nick Chubb with the orange auto. Second week was the Jay Novacek chrome amp mini helmet. Then we also pulled the Kyler Murray. Smash actually had that, but he traded that away to Jay Martinez. And then last week was the Kirk Cousins amp, Matt Black. And who knows what happens is who's ever in this one. So hopefully it'll be something worthwhile. I mean, the checklist is crazy on this. You got the 2 on the box. You got the Lamar. You got the Zeke. You got the Tom Brady. That looks like that's Saquon Barkley there. You got a Peyton Manning, Russell Wilson, and the Joe Montana. So the checklist.
They're all super like sick looking helmets too.
Yeah. We haven't had a bad helmet out of this that I've seen so far. So, but yeah, there's 6 spots left, and the offer still stands. Whoever buys the first spot tonight in that break will get a free spot, courtesy of Alpha Fan Breaks. So, yeah, let's get this bad boy filled up so we can break it. We will be breaking tomorrow as well. I know that there's a lot of other breakers that are on tonight, breaking new product, National Treasures Collegiate, things of that nature. We will be breaking more cards eventually. Just at this current moment, you know, we have to get things in order for us to do that. But I want to get into this nice little mail day. I was in an auction with I Am Deafness 45, my boy Jeff. You can find him on Twitter, Deafness 45. I was in auction. This was about over a month ago, and I paid for my card, and I just told him to hold on to it until I jump into more auctions that he has. But this is the card that I won. It is a franchise favorites, Ricky Henderson, Oakland Athletics, 72 out of 100. And this product is Topps Transcendent. It's got the gold border, or it's more like a bronze border, but, you know, it's very nice. It's a nice sketch card. I know someone who would be very interested in this. My boy Paul Group. I'm actually going to have to hit him up. You know, I'll just send it out to him, whatever. But pretty sick card. I mean, I like these sketch cards. I love the art. And then he also sent me out some... Let's see here. He sent me a pack of USA Basketball Upper Deck. I'm going to be ripping that next. He sent me a Rookie Waves Danny Dimes. He sent me a Panini Daniel Jones. I think that's out of those national packs. Old School Fleer Ultra 1991 Lawrence Taylor. Dope. Oh, this is nice. Nice little sketch card of Steve Smith. Man, he was such a good wide receiver when we had him. And then we also got a Dion Lewis rookie card. It's funny because it's got the Philadelphia Eagles, but he actually was a Giant. Well, he's a Giant now. That's another story too, man. Our running back situation is bad, man. It's hurting. It's hurting pretty bad. So, but thanks again, Deafness. Let me quick get into this pack here that we got. Old school pack. I love these old school packs, man. Oh, right off the bat. I don't think I've ever seen these before. I've had some USA basketball. What year is this? Let me put the cards down real quick. Collect all 5 Jordan highlights. 10 basketball cards per pack. Each card is holographically enhanced. Look for special inserts. Don Nelson's Chalk Talk. 8 gold medal card in every pack. And collect all 5 Jordan highlights. It's nice. 1994 was the pack. 1994. So let's get into this. First up, we have Isaiah Thomas. Oh, backwards card. Another Isaiah Thomas. What? 2 Isaiah Thomases back to back? They were the same exact cards. Quality control. Oh, Lisa Leslie. Another upside down. All right, what's going on here? There we go. That must have been a backwards card. We got Dominique Wilkins. Sean Kemp. Monster Kemp. Oh. Ooh, that's nice. Sean Kemp with a Michael Jordan gold auto on there. That's pretty sick. Got DC. Big DC. Derek Coleman. Got a Larry Johnson. That's nice. Put those there. Let's see who we have. Joe Dumars. Man, this brings you back to my days. Mark Price. Another Joe Dumars. Thanks a lot, Def. I definitely appreciate it. No Jordan Poole in this, but it was definitely a fun little rip. I like ripping in the older cards. My sons don't really, they're into the newer cards, obviously, you know, where you chase the hits with the autographs and stuff, but these are definitely sweet. I gotta check out these, this is Follow Your Dreams. You gotta check out these, I guess, the Jordan Report. Oh, okay, I got it. So it actually gives you fun facts here on the back about Jordan actually talking about these players, which is pretty sick. But I never even collected these before. Thanks a lot, Def. I definitely appreciate all the extras and the extra pack. It's a fun little rip. And definitely appreciate the Ricky Henderson. Like I said, he does auctions on Tuesday night live on YouTube. You can check him out on I Am Deafness 45. Great dude. One of the best guys in the hobby that I know. You know what I mean? Always willing to help out and give a lending hand whenever it is needed. I had a dope time with him when he did his 24-hour stream. That was like the longest stream I've ever been on. You know. And it was crazy. It was fun times, so hopefully he can do it again, because I'll definitely be there. You can count me in. He did a lot of giveaways and free prizes and stuff of that nature, so. But yeah. You got to check him out. Go sub to his channel. I Am Deafness 45. You'll see a picture of him and his dog Zoe. You know, he does, I think he does like weekly walks. You know, just talking about the hobby and just talking about life in general. He's very open-minded and has a lot of information. And like I said, he's one of the most stand-up guys that I know in the hobby. I would trust that guy with pretty much anything. You know, he would not steer me wrong. You know, I love that guy like a brother. So, thanks again, Def. Definitely appreciate it. All right, so it is 8:55 p.m. and we've been live now for what, a half hour?
Yeah.
Going strong a little bit, going strong a little bit. We'd like to carry on and move our streams a lot longer. Um, just trying to get more foot traffic in here. I understand other people have other obligations and stuff like that. We're just trying to grow our channel and, offering a good product at a cheap price. That's pretty much what we're all about here at Alpha Fan Breaks. And big things will be coming. Me and my son were talking about a nice Halloween break, Halloween night, possibly. We have to think about some details and stuff like that, but it's probably going to be given back to the fam. But we got to get those followers in there, so hopefully we can get things up and running. And, you know, I know we're new to the channel, we're new across the board, but we're good people. We really are. We're just trying to make a decent little living here and, just follow our dreams. That's what it's about. And we're not going to give up. We don't give up, no matter how hard it gets. We're just going to keep pushing on. You got to keep pushing on every day. That's why we will be live tomorrow. I did talk to my son. Once football settles down a little bit more, we possibly will be breaking Sunday nights as well. But right now we're just going to do Fridays and Saturdays. So from here on out, we're going to be live Fridays and Saturdays and keep pushing on the buttons. Even if we're here just talking sports and stuff like that, I'm okay with that. Talking about fantasy. Like this week for fantasy, not to get off the subject of breaking and our products that we have, which you can find at alphafanbreaks.com. So fantasy is going to be a little tricky this week. I actually made a big trade this week in one of my fantasy leagues. I traded away Ollie Cox and Josh Jacobs for Chris Carson and Adrian Wilson. What are your thoughts on that?
It's actually not that bad. I mean, if you're looking at Josh Jacobs' production lately, really not all that great. And you're getting two guys that have been the main backs for their teams and putting up pretty decent fantasy numbers. Especially over there in Seattle, Chris Carson, they like running the ball a lot, even though they have an MVP caliber quarterback in Russell Wilson. They definitely do love running that ball, and he's usually the guy that does that, and usually puts up some pretty damn good numbers every week. And the Washington situation's kind of shaky, but he's been holding his own every week in that backfield. So I don't know. Right now, it looks like a good trade, but who knows later on with the weeks of how crazy football's been in the past few weeks. So.
Well, the thing that came down on my end was that my running back situation was I have Aaron Jones, which is a monster, Josh Jacobs, and I have Adrian Peterson. Now, in the league that I'm in, there's not many running backs available at that point in time. So what it comes down to is I needed to push or shove. I was able to get I got Ollie Cox up on waivers, which was pretty good because he seems to be Philip Rivers' favorite target. I really did not want to give up Ollie Cox, but I figured, as the weeks go on, like I have a tough week this week and next week coming up. I actually played the number one player next week, and my boy Scott. He's undefeated. I'm undefeated as well, and I wasn't gonna have Jacobs next week. So my Aaron Jones, Josh Jacobs 1-2 punch was not going to work. So, and I also won't have Carson because Seattle's on a bye. But I will have Adrian Wilson, or Williams. Is it Williams? I think it's Williams.
Yeah, I think it's Williams.
Yeah, so I'll have Williams and I'll also have Aaron Jones. So hopefully, Washington will hand him the ball off and stuff because I'm going up against Dalvin Cook, and that's going to be a pretty tough matchup, I do believe, coming up week 6. But I got to get over week 5 first. I really did not want to give up Ollie Cox. Like I said, he is Philip Rivers' one of his main targets for touchdowns, but I just had to do it. Unfortunately, that seemed to be the only trade that was going to be feasible without giving up Aaron Jones. And I wasn't going to give up Aaron Jones for anything, really. Because, I mean, Aaron Jones he produces numbers. Josh Jacobs did have, a good week 1. Scored like 33 points in fantasy. But from here on out, it seems like he's disappearing in that offense. they're they're doing too much of a double-headed monster, like triple-headed monster in that backfield, which is kind of crazy. They're running like the New England Patriots. Like that's another thing. Like New England Patriots, you can't figure that offense out as far as running back wise because it's a different running back every week that is producing numbers.
If it was one running back 1 week, you might as well pick up the backup for the following week because he'll most likely be the one to get the ball.
Yeah, because if you look at the standpoint, like Rex Burkhead had a monster game week 3. Week 4 he was inconsistent.
Comes back and
Well, it was actually Damian Harris that had the best game.
Yeah.
And so you just never know. That's why I always stay away from New England running backs. I just do it. They've never really had a consistent running back except for when they had Curtis Martin. If you guys have noticed also as well, lighting's a little bit better in here this week. We finally got our lights in. They were delivered on Monday. Kind of wish we had them for last Friday or Saturday. Excuse me. But as you see, it lights up the whole area a lot better. Let me see if I can get a card down here. I know I was just ripping a pack before, but as you can see, there's a little bit of glare, but not much. And we can go real close without it being too much of a glare. So there we go. We got the focus a little bit. But yeah, so the lighting is a lot better in here now, which I'm happy with. We definitely have to get ourselves a breaker mat at one point. And unfortunately, when I was inquiring about the breaker mat, the people that I was inquiring about, they wanted a bigger logo, like pixelated wise, and I was trying to explain to them that it's kind of tough for me to do that because that was created from like pretty much nothing, so but that's where we're at with that. So we'll see what happens. Baby steps. Like I said, we're not trying to go too crazy. We will be doing I don't know if we want to do a video or if we're going to do a live video once the whole studio is up and running as far as completely decorated, I guess. And then we'll go through the whole walkthrough. Maybe we'll have Brett, do like a little side job and have him do the video. But that's coming within a couple weeks or so. We got some stuff we have to do yet. Other items we have to hang up on the wall. Still waiting for Brett to bring me one of his Miami jerseys. It's kind of like out of the clutches. I mean, I really don't want a LeBron Miami jersey up in here, but I mean, it is what it is. So, but we'll see what he'll bring, So, I mean, I still think you can bring that one because it doesn't fit you no more. But he collects jerseys. He's a jersey collector. So, I mean, I have my jerseys up. I have my Bo up. I have my Lawrence Taylor up. I have my Barkley up. Something I won't wear. I have my one main jersey that I wear constantly, which is my LT Super Bowl Mitchell Ness. That that's my go-to jersey. I love that jersey. So it's a throwback. And I also have my Ben Simmons, which I haven't worn yet. I haven't worn my Ben Simmons yet. That's pretty sick. I don't want to hang that up because that's an all-white jersey. An all-white. I don't know how that would do in here. I mean, you got the Phillies jerseys up there, but we'll see how that goes. But, yeah, so like I said, it's Friday, and we are live. AlphaFanBreaks.com. If you want to check us out, we have some great cheap products up on the site. Once things fill, we definitely will break. We are breaking Fridays and Saturdays, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern. There's no time limit on how long we go. We'll go till as long as, everyone's in chat, and we're just chatting it up and just talking and hanging out and having a good time. That's pretty much what it comes down to, is hanging out and having a good time. When I was doing polls on Instagram, that was fun, but it seemed to drop off a lot, so we figured we would make the big move. Since I'm not working right now, Brett's not working, because of the whole COVID mess. We figured that we'll, jump in, fresh feet in the water, and just go from there and, start a company. And so far we love it. I love that we made the jump. I do understand that it's going to take a little bit for us to get to where we need to be. But we're willing to put the work in. We're that type of people that, Just keep pushing, 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 pushing. And you know, you kind of have to. That's the driving mentality that I've always had. Out of everything I've ever done, was keep pushing and keep moving on, keep moving forward. You know, you can't let anything hold you back or hold you down. You know, no matter what it is in life.
Doesn't work any other way.
No, no. So, you know, but I mean, we're here to stay. We're not going nowhere. So it is what it is, and we're just gonna keep pushing on. Like I said. Well, we have a bunch of items up on the site. Like I said, we have the autograph jersey. We have the autograph baseball. We have the mini helmets. Still waiting for Brett to put up the mini helmets for the random divisions.
Those will most likely drop after the specialties.
Okay, so after a specialty number 5 and 6 drop, after those are filled, we will be doing random divisions on specialty mini helmets. They are actually those mini helmets will actually be 2 mini helmets, right?
Yeah, 2
Per
box
break?
Yeah.
Okay, 2 box break. And don't forget that we also have for we just finished mini helmet break number 4 last week. Those break participants will actually be going into a random at the end of once break number 6 fills. Once break number 5 closes down and 6 fills out, we'll be rounding off to those participants who all bought spots, either bought spots or were given spots, to hit an autographed jersey, a rookie autographed jersey of a high-end rookie, I do believe, this year. It is Beckett's COA, and that will be given away free to the break participants who purchase spots in break number 4, 5, and 6 of the specialty mini helmets. So once again, please go check us out at alphafambreakers.com. There you'll find specialty mini helmet number 5, number 6. And like I said, once those fill out and we break those 2 helmets, we'll be breaking the we'll be randoming the jersey off to those break participants. I could give you guys a sneak peek on who would actually be the jersey. Should I give him a sneak peek or should we wait?
I don't think so.
Oh, you want to keep it suspenseful? Okay.
Yeah.
Brett says let's keep him in suspense. So, and we also plan on doing $5 pools. They will be coming back. I just don't know when at this point in time. Like I said, kind of have to discuss with Brett and see what goes on with that. But we'll go from there. You know, so what's the matter?
No, just a score.
Okay. Yeah, Andrew came in the room now. Andrew's here.
What's up, guys?
Andrew's in the house. Andrew's actually going camping this weekend, possibly.
Yep.
Yeah, so he'll be leaving us tomorrow. But don't worry, me and Brett will be here live tomorrow starting at 8 p.m. Yeah, so is there anything else you want to chat about tonight there, bud?
No, I was just checking up on the score of that game real quick.
What score? Oh, the game started already?
Yeah, it starts at 9 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
I'm checking out some playoff baseball.
Oh, what's going on in the playoff baseball? I don't follow baseball like Brett does. Brett follows baseball more than I do. I do like Pete Alonso. You know, I think he's one hell of a baseball player. But he follows baseball like crazy. So what's going on in the baseball playoffs?
There's a really awesome game on right now. It's the Yankees and the Rays. It's a 5-game series, and it's tied 2-2 right now.
Oh, sweet.
And,
So this is the final game tonight. This is game 5.
Tonight. It's in the 6th inning, and it's 1-1.
Mm.
Tied up.
We're
Wow.
killing it right now.
Nice. Parkland Trojans beating up on Whitehall right now.
Oh,
Ollie Barkley.
I gotta check my state liners.
Uh-oh. Can you check on the stats there of Ollie Barkley? If you guys don't know, Ollie Barkley, first of all, Saquon Barkley is from the area where I live in. Okay? We've been to his parents' house a couple times. His brother, Ali, who is going to Penn State, plays running back for Whitehall. He's a senior this year. So I'm curious to see what kind of stats he has. Can you look up the stats on Ollie Barkley right now?
Yeah, hold up.
I mean, Parkland is destroying Whitehall right now, 34-10,
God.
and that's That's the premier high school that my son Andrew will be going to. That's real big around where we live is Parkland football. Parkland football. Same thing with Brett. Brett lives over in Jersey, and it's State Liner football. State Liner football all day. So.
Number 1 team in Jersey.
Yeah. So.
Alright.
Any stats on Ali Barkley or no?
Can't really find it, but I'm gonna just go to a different website.
Hmm. Is that MLB game? Is that top of the 6 or bottom of the 6?
I think they just headed into bottom.
Bottom of the 6. And who's batting? The Rays? Is that a Yankee Stadium?
It's actually still top, but there's 2 outs.
Who's in the top of the order? The Yankees?
The Yankees are actually up right
Just
now.
type it in.
But the way baseball,
I don't know how to spell
the
his name.
playoff baseball works is, with COVID, they're actually holding all the East and West teams are separated into stadiums, and they play in one stadium throughout the whole series.
Oh, that's how it should be done. That's exactly how it should be done. You know what I mean? All right, Ali Barkley, he wears number 21. Okay. Let's see what we got here on Ali Barkley. He actually didn't have a pretty bad game or pretty bad year last year. Andrew, how do we get out of your phone here?
Here,
I want to go back.
I got you. What are you trying to look for?
You have to go back.
Oh, just go back.
Yeah. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, these are Ali Barkley 2020 all-purpose back. Let's see here. There's really not much information on this. I know he's going to Penn State, so you know.
Let's go.
There you go. Yeah, so, and I know Saquon comes down a lot to go to his sister's games. His sister, do you know what his sister plays? Volleyball? Is it volleyball?
I have no idea. I
Okay.
don't keep track of the Barclays.
Okay. Yeah, no, you're not a Giants fan. You guys are Eagles fans, so.
Yeah, because Giants, they're not looking too good, are they?
Nah. Well, it's because they're missing Barkley, but that's okay.
Yeah, because that's your entire team right there.
Yeah.
That's your entire
Yeah.
team.
But that's all right. Like I said, I mean, it is what it is. That's what happens with football these days. You know, injuries happen, and it totally crushes the morale of the offense. Saquon was the go-to for the New York Giants offense. That was the focal point. So, I mean, you lose him, you pretty much lost your season. You know, because I don't think without having a running back, I mean, I know we have Devontae Freeman, but, you know, I think that they would actually need a lot more than just Devontae Freeman to have that backfield pushing on. So, you know what I mean. All right, so what we got?
What's up?
The Yankees are up. The Yankees are back in the top of the order. Like, who's home field?
Home field?
Yeah. Like, are the Rays up the bat right now, or the Yankees are up the bat?
Hold up. Yankees are up.
Okay, so the Yankees are. So this
No
is.
way.
Okay, so this is technically Tampa Bay is
Home.
home. Got it.
Tampa Bay is number 1.
Well, like I said, guys, we will be live tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Please go check us out at alphafanbreakers.com. We have a bunch of things up on the website. Once specialty mini helmet number 5 and number 6 fill out, we'll be posting up the divisions, dual box mini helmets. And that'll be random divisions, right? Dual box.
That would
We'll
be
have-
Series 3.
Okay, Series 3. Okay, and that is that's from a fresh full case.
Yep.
Alrighty. So we'll have that once specialty mini helmet break number 5 and number 6 go. There's 6 left in number 5. We also have autographed mini baseball, or an autographed baseball in there,
Yep.
which is 10 spots. We also have an autographed jersey on there, which is 10 spots. And please stay tuned. We possibly will be putting cards up there tomorrow. I don't know yet. I'm going to have to talk it over with Brett and see what we want to do. But once again, it is Friday, and we thank you all for coming in and hanging out with Alpha Fan Breaks. We love you guys. We always treat you guys like family, and thanks for hanging out with us. And we'll check you guys out tomorrow. Peace.
Bye, guys.